The Republican National Convention was shortened this year due to the threat of Hurricane Isaac. But the condensed schedule didn't dampen the political spirit. NCTV 17's Jordan Abudayyeh has a local take on all the political happenings.
The GOP gathered in Tampa to rally behind the now official Republican presidential candidate, Mitt Romney.
We have Governor Mitt Romney and Congressman Paul Ryan, and we need to make him the next president and vice president of the United States.
Keynote speaker Governor Chris Christie fired up the crowd with his usual blunt honesty.
But our leaders today have decided it's more important to be popular, to say and do what's easy, and say yes rather than to say no, when no is what is required.
But Ann Romney stole the show with her lighthearted stories of the past.
I could tell you why I fell in love with him. He was tall, laughed a lot. He was nervous. Girls like that. It shows a guy's a little intimidated. He was nice to my parents, but he was also really glad when they weren't around.
North Central College political science professor Stephen Caliendo and DuPage County Auditor Bob Grogan were both in the room for Mrs. Romney's debut.
Ann Romney was primarily charged with providing a sense of Mitt Romney that the public would not have seen. And to a great extent, I think she did that. She did it well.
The whole place just warms to her. I mean, she is a very personable person, and she would, at the beginning of her speech, said something like, and I know I've met a lot of you, and you could tell in the room that she had.
Recent polls have shown that the election could come down to suburban voters, and the most important issue to people living right here is the economy.
It's in disarray.
People around us that have trouble with their mortgages. Many people have lost really high-paying jobs.
High school student Ryan Lee is with Professor Caliendo in Tampa.
I'm 16 years old, and in 4 years I'll be able to vote, and I'll be in college. And, you know, the unemployment rate has been very high for college graduates.
A surprise speaker also kept up the theme.
I found out that there's 23 million unemployed people in this country. And now that is something to cry for. But
the candidates' solutions: smaller government, reining in the debt, and deregulating business.
I'm running for president to help create a better future. A future where everyone who wants a job can find a job. Where no senior fears for the security of their retirement. An America where every parent knows that their child will get an education that leads them to a good job and a bright horizon.
The Democrats are up next in Charlotte, North Carolina, where we're likely to hear a much different take. I'm Jordan Abudayyeh for Naperville News 17.
Dr. Caliendo recommends using fact-checking websites like politifact.com and factcheck.org to get a more unbiased look at convention speeches.